Hey YouTube, this is the Prepper One. I'm going to title this video, Don't Be a Yo-Yo Prepper. A yo-yo is something that goes down and comes up and goes down and comes up. And a lot of people are getting to that point with every news article. It doesn't matter what it is. They think, oh, this is the one that's going to make us go into SHTF. The only reason I can tell you this is because I used to be there. I've been prepping for so long. It was like, uh-oh, this could be 20, 30 years ago. And all the news cycles. Now, I don't really do that just because every day that I'm given to prepare, I prepare as hard as I can. Doesn't matter what happened. I can't control what happens. I can't control that the New York City released that public service announcement about a nuclear attack. I can't control Russia, Ukraine. I can't control the economics. I can't control oil. I can't control any of that. So yes, I enjoy getting articles and reading articles and stories and you know, trying to get as much information about what's going on, but I can't be wrapped around that emotionally. I can't be, you know, having my emotions jump up and down with every new news story. It's not healthy for you. So continue prepping at the same level you're doing. And at this point, your prepping level should be to the best of your ability and to as much resources as you can devote to it. Yes, as much resources as you can devote to it. Don't take your credit card out and go crazy. Over many, many years of doing that, I have met people that have done that. They say, oh no, this is it. I'm going to the store and I'm going to use my credit card. You know, you try to talk to them and say, you know, is that the wisest thing to say, to do? But, you know, they ultimately control their destiny. Too many people think it's going to wake up. They're going to wake up and there's going to be one story, and then they're going to grab their AR and man the fence. Now, it could happen that way. Look at 9/11. 9/11 was very catastrophic for our country, but no one had to man the fences. No one had to bar their doors. And so it's sort of like that now. And I'm saying this because I don't want your emotions to go up and down, up and down. You need to stay level. You need to stay preparing on a daily basis to your best of your ability. Because I will assure you, it is bad out there. There is bad headlines. There are terrible headlines. There's evil in play. I don't get into the, you know, the idea of the conspiracy theories, but you know what? 90% of the stuff you read, there's a lot of truth to it. A lot of truth to it. There's evil people behind the scenes trying to orchestrate your demise. And there's different people with different groups, and they want you dead for many different reasons. That's just the truth. Especially if you believe in God, country, family, faith, traditional values, you're really on their hit list. So, don't be a yo-yo prepper. I get too many people contacting me saying, oh, this is the big one. This is going to make it all collapse. It is collapsing. You are witnessing the collapse of the United States of America. I truly believe that. But it's not going to be just one thing that you can say, oh, that's did it. It's happening now. It has been going on for decades. The destruction of the family, the destruction of the church, the destruction of traditional values, the destruction of the Constitution, the destruction of what is good and righteous and holy is happening, and what's pushed to us is an agenda of sin, debauchery, filth, garbage, things that are wrong, things that we know are wrong. That is pushed as good. And if you don't believe in these things, then you are a racist, you are a bigot, you are all these other words. So it's happening, the collapse is happening, but don't go up and down on every news cycle. The story about the nuclear preparation posted, I think it was on a store, maybe a mall window. A lot of people say, oh no, what's happening? Don't worry about it. Prep at the same level, and your prep should be full speed ahead. You shouldn't be at like 30% and then enjoying, you know, doing other things that are not going to prepare your family. Now, you can justify going fishing. I can definitely see that, because fishing's learning a skill. It's getting some food. It could be teaching your kids how to fish. That's great. So there's a lot of things you can still do in life. Let's just say you make model cars. You know what? That's probably relaxing to you, and keep doing it. But If you know you need to get out there and tend the garden, or you say, I want to sit here for an hour and just work on this model car, I would recommend going out to the garden. Or if it's work on the model car, or go pack a bug out bag or get home bag, I would go do the get home bag. But don't abandon things that keep you relaxed, because this is when you need to be relaxed. Whatever relaxes you, you need to continue doing it, because people are edgy. You just say something to someone, you know, you could get you shot or killed, or you could have had a bunch of road rage. So don't look for this one event that's going to kick it off. It is happening right now. The collapse is happening. I don't get excited about every news article, because it does me no good. I have learned that lesson. I have learned it from years and years and years ago. It will do me no good to get anxious because Russia is doing something in Ukraine, or some new weapon systems going over there. Yeah, it's good to know what's happening, that's for sure, but don't be a yo-yo prepper. This is a slow burn, but I will tell you what, when it happens, you will not be able to prep anymore. When it's kicked off, and that could be the collapse of the dollar, it could be a lot of things. Your days of prepping will be limited, or you won't have any money, because you go to the store and they might want $22 for a big can of Beanie Weenies, literally $22, because your money will eventually collapse. I say that with confidence because I studied history. Eventually it will, because we're based on a fiat system of no value. So eventually it will happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. So I'm just going to keep prepping and keep living and keep trusting the Lord that He's going to take care of me. So don't be a yo-yo prepper. Ups and downs are no good for you. Thanks for watching.